right, swoosh. Here we are. We're back. So we're at the point now where Renwick is clearly preoccupied with a new task now that you've identified that most likely the sarcophagus containing his brother's body is on a boat. And you guys are doing what now?
We haven't really discussed.
We don't really know, but we are physically removing Jolly from the building. Is kind of our main.
I gathered
goal.
that. Okay.
I think once we get outside and leave Renwick alone, I figured we would discuss.
Okay.
Yeah. DM, before we start discussing, what was, even if he responded, what was the constable's response?
I did not tell you.
I was...
Oh,
at
the
first
boots,
when you didn't,
that's right.
Yeah, at first when
Also,
you didn't cut back to me, I was like, oh no, he's either unable to respond or he's taking a very long time to.
Nope, that's just my bad. He definitely responded right away. Shoot, did you happen to write down the exact message?
It was
Discord, right?
anyone with brown Cavalier boots.
Yeah, my bad. Ren Boots was a company that sells Cavalier boots. They're called Cavalier Boots.
So Cavalier is the style of boot.
Correct.
Got it.
Okay. So, anyone with leather Cavalier boots is with a nefarious cult. Best interest to capture. And then I said, more info coming, reply mentally. That was the entire message.
Okay. His response would be no known contacts matching boot description. All prisoners returned home. The dwarf stays.
Okay.
For him.
So, yeah, I'll say that to the party after we all regroup. Good news, guys. Everyone's home. Bad news. There's no one that they've made contact with in Red Larch that has the same boots as our good friend here. So that's kind of that's a little alarming. Also, I wasn't just checking on the hippogriffs. I was telling the constable to arrest people that had those boots.
Cool. I thought it might have been a waste of, resources, but thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, I did end up checking on the hippogriffs because I didn't want to seem like it was really fast. So,
sure.
but I promise I didn't waste time. What happened while I was gone?
Oh boy, howdy.
I see you guys got a little fed up with him, seeing as that's a puddle of drool that's just being pulled from the doorway.
I mean, sometimes spells end, and we can't control that, and he might have hit the ground.
You did it without me there? Wow, I'm really...
Yeah, but also, Renwick basically saw all of his brain and said that he's not lying, that he doesn't know fucking anything. So, that's where we are with that.
And that he's too dangerous to keep here, but he's also too dangerous to keep anywhere, So we don't really know what to do with him right now.
This guy is so many things that I shouldn't say aloud.
Right?
But this is the one time where we have an opportunity to spare a life instead of take one, when in the past things have just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need, in order to preserve, for me personally, I would heavily appreciate keeping him somewhere and making sure that he is cared for at the bare minimum, just so that he is alive and is in some way punished for his actions.
I understand that, but I don't know who we trust. I don't know what other jails are around. I mean, realistically, right now we have Red Larch. We could take him up to Diarathra, but that'll take us a week.
We also don't know if there's anybody matching that description in Tribor,
Right.
and we wouldn't
So-
want to risk that.
So, where would you like to take him? Because you want to keep him alive.
Have an idea, but I don't know. Oh, wait, I do know, but that's like really far away.
I have a couple ideas too. Maybe they match up.
I was thinking my temple that I was raised in, which is so far northeast of here.
There's that. There's also Feathergale Spire that's currently empty.
Just leave him there.
Yeah.
Just leave him on the top, precariously balanced.
He would be unsupervised though, and be really easy for people to take him.
There's also the caves south of Red Larch. We could cause a cave in and he can't get out.
But he would starve to death. That's
Give him what he
That's-
needs.
I mean, I guess we do have that that scroll that if we needed to resupply him, I guess we could use that to.
I mean, I have make food and water.
Do we think that he would
Just leave him unconscious with a pile of food and water and just like hope it works out.
Just hope. Do you think he would?
I'll
He
heal him
seems-
just enough before we leave.
Before we leave. He seems really resourceful, though. I'm just concerned about him somehow digging out. I know that might be a little irrational, but it would just feel better if there was some kind of supervision. Oh my god, I
mean-
haven't tried. Guys, I haven't tried something.
Other big stupid question.
Mhm.
We could, if we want somewhere that like we know has a probably actual jail that will actually watch him. Waterdeep is a bigger town. It'll take us forever to get there,
That's true.
but it's a bigger town. We could take some boat.
We could also.
In all fairness, you know that.
Uh-huh. I don't know how much they'd trust us though.
At least Braylon and Mother Yolantha have gone to Waterdeep by fast means. You don't know specifics, but you know that the constable knows how they had gone there on short notice and quickly.
It's a teleportation circle. Like, let's be real.
That would be really cool.
I want it.
I don't know the spell we all have to learn.
I mean, that's as long as we keep a lookout for guards that have cavalier boots. I think it's probably the best plan we could have. Because right now, these are like the only two places that I can think of where he would be kept alive and still be reprimanded
Right.
in some form.
Cal, what do you think? You have the most military / security guard detail background of the five of us, where would you, if you had to keep him alive, where would you take him?
We know we'll put up. We will get a artist to do a rendition of him, and then we can put it on a wall that you can hit however much you want. Just in case.
I feel like I need to refer to the GM for this. Given my militaristic background, as I think back to these suggestions and other places that I have either visited or seen within the area, is there a secure enough spot? Is there something that I can say this would be, based on my experience, this would be the place to take him?
Yes. Waterdeep is the most commonly known major city.
It would also be so fun because it's such a big city, and I've
It's so
played there.
cool. I have a whole map of Waterdeep.
I just need to check distance between that and another potential place, and this fucking page keeps taking me to something I can't use. How about you?
If we
No.
scroll up, I'm gonna just see like exactly how far away my my place of origin is from where we are.
Like mine is like 2 weeks.
Mine's kind of hard too.
Mine.
Not that far.
Let me relook. Let me look again because I need to check the.
It would actually be faster if we went to Waterdeep first and then went to my house. And like actually trying to get to my house.
Guys, it's been a long adventure so far. Let's just visit each other's houses and see.
Yeah,
where we
let's
grew
just-
up.
Hell yeah!
Fuck Red Larch, we're all going to visit our family homes. Sorry, DM, get ready for this.
Exactly.
And
that
15
would
months
be-
later. Okay.
That would be very difficult because my town got burned down.
Oh god!
That you know of.
Well,
Okay, so I'm doing this off the top of my head because I think it's at least close enough. Cal, you would recall that like Waterdeep is the most well-known and major city that would have such a jail sort of setup. Silvery Moon is another.
Ooh.
That
That's
is
where
to the
I'm from.
northeast of here.
Mhm.
I think it's about the same distance away from here as Waterdeep is south. So you kind of have two almost opposite directions. They're both very far away.
But we also currently know someone who could get us for sure likely could get us fast to Waterdeep, but we don't know that about Silvery Moon.
Correct.
I mean, I am from there and can probably tell you the quickest route. But that's just me.
also for throwing in, if we want to, if we're just throwing in that temple, it's in New Fort. Which I believe if you follow the long road up to Westbridge, start heading east and follow the road, go north for a very long while. And then in northeast, it's a very far ways away.
If I'm remembering correctly, that's actually even farther than Silvery Moon would be.
Yeah, it's very far away. If we go to the campaign information, New Fort is if you go to the very northern part of the High Forest, where it says Jarthar, the word, and then just go northeast of that, just by like an 80-degree angle. It's very far away.
Here we go. I found the map I was looking for.
I was also trying to give those directions in game.
Silver.
Yes, confirmed. Cal, you would understand like Silvery Moon and Waterdeep to be almost equal distance / traveling time. Silvery Moon is far to the northeast. Waterdeep is almost straight south. Similar travel time by conventional travel means.
Yeah, no, there doesn't appear to be anything very close. We do have some options, but those options are quite far.
I will reiterate that you all do know that there is some form of fast travel means that you've heard of to this point
Right.
for Waterdeep specifically.
DM, can I press the select button on my controller and then select Waterdeep on the map?
There's an enemy around. We can't do that.
Is that a
Oh,
Hearthstone
you're right.
here?
You cannot rest here. Fuck!
We're over encumbered, so we.
I picked one too many flowers.
Go find Lydia and give her all your shit.
Rude.
There you
I'm
go.
not the one that's suddenly has this like 150-pound load we want to carry around.
Hold on, I'm gonna eat 40 pounds of glass and we'll be fine.
Sorry.
Ooh.
I mean, I feel like we should maybe discuss this on our way back to Red Larch, but make a general plan to head towards Red Larch, and if something happens
if you
along the
want,
way,
we
to
can assume that you've been doing that on your way.
We bingo, yeah.
have we ended up at Feathergale Spire yet?
It would take. Let's shift to the world map or the area map, I guess. Whoa, that's the wrong map.
I mean, if we already make it there, I'm fine
no.
with that. I've got some
Hey,
shopping to do.
No. Yeah, Feathergale's just past halfway, but that's about a day.
Okay.
So half day travel, you'd be about here. Wait a minute.
What time of day is it, by the way?
Bad math. We're toward the end of the first day.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of conversation, so not a whole lot of time has elapsed
Sure.
in game. What was that? 14?
Guys, look,
Yeah.
it's only 7:30 now.
Oh no, you could absolutely get back to Red Larch in a day.
Awesome.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, it's only like 20 miles.
Yeah,
I guess so.
it would be you would be
25.
left with like 2. Yeah, if you went straight from Sacred Stone to Red Larch, you'd be left with about 2 hours. So if you stopped
2
at
hours.
Feathergale, like just add the amount of time you spend at Feathergale to that, and there we are.
While we're talking about where we would want to go, maybe it wouldn't be safe to go to Waterdeep just because if we see Braylon or if he even sees us, that could put him in danger if the crashing wave has contacts there.
You mean not to go to Red Larch? Because you said not to go to Waterdeep.
Braylon's in Waterdeep.
Or do we know that for sure that he's in Waterdeep now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I will say again, what do you want to do with him? Because like I feel like we keep throwing up ideas and they keep getting shut down. So I feel like I don't. What? How do we keep him alive if we can't put him anywhere?
I mean, I'm just saying that could be a possibility. That could happen. I don't think it would. I'm just throwing it out there. And what about Silvery Moon?
DM, would Worrell know how big roughly number of people Waterdeep is?
Uh,
Because it's like a city.
It's like it's really big, yeah.
Right.
The most major city that you know of, period.
Right.
And you're not exactly like uncultured. So
Right.
yeah, it's huge.
Like I've been around. I specifically have spent time in Waterdeep.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. You
I
have. I'm sorry.
I fucking played there. Like Moxie fucking hangs out. I think Moxie is in Waterdeep. They're the name of my band.
Yes.
So
You have a band? What?
Yeah, my band's name is Moxie. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I got your backstory mixed up with another person. You know,
Fair.
Waterdeep is huge.
Right.
Like you may have heard of Silvery Moon and some stories about
Right.
it. It's so like comparable, maybe.
Right.
Like college town to college town kind of comparison, but Waterdeep is huge.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I will then retort with that. Provided that we stay away from like, do we know what school Braylon's even at? Like, it's a big enough town
You
that
do.
we are not going to run into him.
You do know where Braylon is.
Great.
It's
He's
the
with
same
Mage,
academy that
yes.
Cal visited for the short time he was there. What was it called?
And we, being a group of 5 clearly not humans, would in general have a better chance wandering around Waterdeep than we would any other town.
Okay, I've never heard anything about Silvery Moon, so that's why I was asking more specifically about that.
Fair. I know a lot about Waterdeep now that I'm remembering all of this.
Okay,
I've
yeah.
got places
So
we can
clarification
stay.
point: the Watchful Order of Mages and Protectors is
Mm-hmm.
the school that Braylon is at. It's the same academy that Cal visited when he was trying to figure out what are these like visions I'm experiencing, sort of thing, which he did tell you about.
I mean, that sounds like as good a place as any to protect a young child. So even if that happened, like if he did see us and he was like spotted by one of the crashing waves people, I guess that's a little bit more comforting. Because considering how easily we handled them, just that the group of high-ranking officials, I don't think that mages that have studied for like almost their entire lives would have much of a problem either.
So it sounds like
So-
the current plan is
Waterdeep.
But first, probably to Red Larch, talk to people who can figure out how if we can get there fast. If not, we will take the long way. And then, what do we want to do with it? What kind of weekend at Bernie's situation do we want to set up while we are in Red Larch?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Heck him into the inn.
I mean,
I will also add, it is not lost on me that I fully put us in this situation, and I both apologize, and we got a lot of information out of it. So I understand how you are all feeling, and I agree.
So I'm so like torn about how things need to go, cuz like because he's passed out
Correct.
and like near death at this point from being passed out for too long.
Right.
So if we unpass him out, then to just make sure that he doesn't die,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then what is there, one, to keep him quiet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. What is going on with you, baby? Sorry, she's big dreaming right now.
She also doesn't know what to do with
Yeah.
jelly.
We definitely need to stay there for as little time as possible.
Yeah.
Um,
And he needs to be seen by as few people as possible.
Right.
I mean,
So like,
do we do we think that we could pull the cart up in a way that it looks like we're just loading or like unloading some meat into the constable's butchery?
It's not bad, honestly.
yeah.
Or, okay. I think that was the first time we came up with a plan that was like that. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I just don't have anything to say.
That's fucking genius. You have inspiration.
Yay! I love it. I love it.
It's the first time we've gotten that ever, other
I'm
than the wedding.
blown away that you thought of that. That is genius.
That's really good.
So good.
Ooh,
Nice.
It's a
This is
fucking
the one
genius
time-
plan, man.
this is the one time my absurd memory comes in handy. I'm like,
really
oh wait, the
fucking good.
constable is like
Yeah.
a butcher too.
Yeah.
He's guising as a butcher. Like,
Oh,
Hell yeah.
damn, dude, nice.
that feels that feels just so good. Just having
It
that little
should.
that
You
little
have
sunrise.
inspiration for like add
Nice.
a D6 to anything. Fuck, Jesus.
Oh, we used the good version of inspiration?
yeah, absolutely.
Lies, mine's a D8.
Well,
Well,
you're
no,
a
'cause,
level bard though.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like the only bard thing I take
I
it very
can't
seriously.
outshine. I don't want to outshine the bard. You're like, well, I'm the DM, whatever, D12.
Yeah.
No, it's still a
I
D8.
think I was gonna say if it matched mine, I'd be fine with that personally. If DM inspiration matches bardic inspiration, take.
No, I'm doing DM inspiration like just a step below
Okay.
the bard.
Which means when I get it to up to, I think I get it up to a 12. You guys still get a 10.
Oh, and I could
Yeah.
get all the way up to a D10 for anybody who gets that. That's cool.
It's pretty good.
that
thank
is a
you.
genius plan, dude.
That's really good.
Nice thought.
Thank you, absurd memory that never helps with school.
Can relate, absolutely.
Just like give everybody a group high five because that was the fastest time we've ever agreed on.
I'll teach everyone to do it. Put one hand up, like you're high, and then just high five yourself. Yeah. It felt
Win-win
good.
there.
It felt good.
Hey.
Oh. I will say though, Gert, do you think you could take both of the
Oh,
hippogriffs?
delayed response.
It's like, do you think I could?
Sorry, comedic relief. Go ahead. Go ahead, Taryn.
Honestly, I needed that. I needed like the relief. Like there's so much stress going on in the situation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gert, do you think on our way back you could handle both of the hippogriffs? I do want to feed Jolly while we're on our way so he doesn't starve. I mean, I don't think he's gonna necessarily starve much anytime soon, but it's better to keep him under watch.
I could try and help with one. I have that thing where I can talk to animals, and I feel like I should probably get over this at some point. What?
I think Italic would be honored to finally have you ride him instead of any of us.
You
I
have
think he's
legit
really
speak
been
with
more-
animals now.
I don't have to speak with animals, but I have the universal speech
Yeah, the one where they can understand.
where they can understand
Oh
me.
yeah. Okay.
That we used once on the
on the
scrapey thing.
Uh huh.
the Umber Hulk. That's what
Yeah.
it was called.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
And then
I
we
can
were like,
remember
yeah.
monster names, but not people names.
I remember that
Names
now.
are hard.
Okay.
Yes, so I could low-key talk to him and pretend like I'm not afraid of him for
Gotcha.
the duration.
I'll give you the bag of meat. Also, we'll just have that strapped next to you, and it'll be like whenever
I feel like
gets.
I feel like that would make me more uncomfortable being next to meat.
Well, if he ever gets uncomfortable, you just toss one of these at him while he's in the air.
I've also already used levitate today, so
Just
the
don't fall off
stress is
during the day.
rising.
If you
Just
fall
don't
off at
fall
night,
off.
if
It's
you fall
easy.
off at night, if you fall off at night, I'll catch you. So just wait until nightfall.
Okay, I can do this. I believe in myself.
You're gonna
I
be great.
believe.
Thanks.
You can do it.
I'll be right next to you.
Alright.
I haven't
Okay.
had a ride with Claudius in a while. I've been neglecting him for that dang book. So
Alright.
I'll hop on Claudius and we'll have a partner's ride.
Cool.
Before they take off, I'm gonna give Telek a big old rub on his beak and say, "Now you be good."
And I'll do universal speech and I'll put my hands up and be like, "Hi,
Hey, buddy.
I'm Worrell. I've been around. I'm gonna fly on you, and I am scared, but I trust you. But I am scared. I believe in you. I don't know what else to say. I'm scared." And that's kind of, but I'll just like continue slowly kind of speaking while I'm in air, but that's kind of my like, and I'll do the bow.
You're doing like the nervous rant while you're in the air. Just try.
Full stop, yes. For
Okay.
the hour, I think it is that I can talk to him. I'm just nervous ranting.
Okay, so at the beginning, Whirl,
Yes.
you you do the bow thing, and then you press your
Yes.
hand on his beak and like rub his beak,
Yes.
and you're sort of like monologuing to it. And
Yeah.
there will be a brief moment where you notice that the hippogriff, like, to it would be a nudge. To you, it's almost
Sure.
like a shove, but this thing
Yeah,
is 3
yeah,
times
yeah.
your size, right?
Yeah.
When you press, like, you rub your hand on its beak, and then when you get up to its forehead feathers, like where the beak connects to
Yeah.
the brow sort of point, it nudges back at you.
Okay.
And this is a gesture you've noticed made to Gert and Taryn several times
Right.
from both of these. And then it sort of like looks at you, like the side eye sort of blink. And when you hop on, it sort of like bucks itself to help you up. And
Sure.
when you start riding, both of you riding on the hippogriffs, they're just gliding. Like
Okay.
they're not doing the straight path thing anymore. They're having fun. They're flying with you.
And I am having a harder time.
And Whirl
Just
actually,
like white knuckling everything that I can white knuckle.
there will be a couple moments where you're white knuckling, sure, but then there are actually a couple moments where like something takes over you for a second, and you feel entirely in your element, literally and figuratively. Okay,
Okay.
and it feels absolutely perfect.
Cool. That's funny.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of it is like me, like also like looking over at Gert for like reassurance. Like, is this okay? Is he gonna yell at me? like when I'm allowing myself to like feel okay and feel safe and like feel in my element, like they're few and far between. But I'm like checking in with Gert because Gert knows what she's doing.
Yeah, well, that's
I don't.
entirely up to you. But you'll
Yeah.
notice that the behavior of the animals is, for them, very much comfort zone. Like they'll sort of do the like weaving in and out of each other thing, and then they'll sort of like flip around once every few minutes, and then circle around each other, and then but you're generally flowing the direction you're supposed to go. But you can absolutely tell, without a doubt, that the animals are enjoying the ride.
Cool.
Because they're good boys.
Tight.
And then there's Cal plunking along on the cart.
It's fine. I'm on the cart now too. We're good. We did a little rotation.
There's cart guys and there's air guys, and I thought I was a cart guy, and it turns out because I'm part air, I'm not a cart guy. Wild.
All right.
Your Beyonce hair has never looked better.
Yeah, there you go.
It's got me looking crazy right now. Thank you.
Incredible. I love you.
I just imagine like the anime sort of version of that, like flowing air hair, and then like a little bit of hippogriff activity, and you're like, "Eh," And your
Yeah,
hair
and
is-
just like, yeah,
But the hippogriffs are like happy face, whatever. Anywho,
yeah.
Yes.
so going to or past Feathergale Spire. I don't think I caught the conclusion of that.
I think just
Past.
pass.
Oh, we should probably tell the constable, spoiler alert, we're gonna bring a prisoner in and we're pretending he's me.
Oh, we already
Oh.
did that.
Oh, we did? I missed that.
I
think
just said
we
we were
did.
bringing a prisoner in. I didn't say.
Fake slab of meat.
I didn't say fake meat.
Ooh.
I guess we could do a little setup beforehand. I kind of want to use this last third level spell for something else that
Okay.
I just kind of forgot to do.
Okay.
But I think we'll be okay. DM, this is something that this is more of a personal thing. So if we want to do like it's like travel stuff first, that's fine. It's not like super urgent.
Well, we kind of did the travel stuff. I'm just doing a check-in to see if you're stopping at Feathergale, because it was mentioned
I don't
before.
think we
Or
are
are we
anymore.
going all the way
We're
to
just-
Red Larch?
We're just going to Red Larch.
Okay, so Taryn, is the thing you're trying to do like as you're approaching, or on the way, or when you're there?
Just on the way, I am going to try and cast Sending to Limura Aldark, which I've just never done.
That's so good. I've been
I
thinking
don't
about
know
all the
why
people
I've
we
never
should
done
send
that.
shit
My
to.
God.
I just haven't done it.
Okay.
That's the time.
Uh, I'm so sorry. At 6.
Yep.
Where are you? Are you okay? That's one word. Okay.
Sorry.
Is that it?
Please respond. I need to see you
Okay.
ASAP. I'm saying that's one word. And that's it. I can type that out because that's the one I memor. That's one that I memorized. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude. Wow, if I could like spell English words, that would be nice.
It's just hard. It is okay.
I'm getting excited at the idea that we might go back to Waterdeep.
I like read the I have Dragon Heist and I read the book and I was like, oh my gosh, Waterdeep is so cool.
I'm like, I know a lot of fucking people Waterdeep, probably.
We thought Red Larch was our hub world. Nah, it's a Waterdeep.
Okay. Taryn, you do get a response.
Ooh.
Yes.
For the sake
Audibly.
of making all the rest of you freak out, I'm gonna
God
type it
bless
to him.
America.
You know what, Valid?
That,
We're all gonna
oh,
have
no.
super secret times just like Iz and Taryn did. I'll just share mine with everybody because that's what Worrell would do.
Oh man. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. You and I had the secret Tribor thing. That was a secret thing, but we talked about it to everyone, so I guess it's not really the same.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wee.
Whee!
All right, everyone examine his face for clues.
I just turned my camera off.
Don't do it. Don't screw up the Zoom call.
True.
I won't. I would never purposely put a DM through that much pain.
Okay.
Okay.
Taryn, you've received a response. You're arriving at Red Larch at this point.
Okay. So, I think what we're gonna do as a group is we're going to,
Hey, Village.
we're just gonna like, kind of park the cart as if we're going to load, and then just kind of file in with, into the constable's butchery.
So you're going straight to this spot? Is that right?
To the console.
Hold on. Oh, that's why I can't see it, because I'm on the wrong tab. Okay, there we go. Yep. Yep.
Sure, we can park the hippogriffs like kind of in this field next to it and just like roll the cart up the back.
Okay.
And we can just like as we get up there and talk to Consul, we can just say, yeah, we have a delivery like we talked about.
We have a very special meat. I think you would be very
I think the
interested.
word delivery is even maybe meat. I guess either one.
Special delivery meat. Meat delivery.
Special meat delivery.
Who are you?
Meat Grim.
Me,
Ding ding ding.
It's like the singing telegram girl from Clue.
I
Oh my
am
God.
your singing telegram. I have wanted to dress up like her for Halloween for like 10 years.
I feel like we've had this conversation before, but I'm like, oh,
I think we have.
Also
I
does,
think-
yes.
yeah.
But truly and honestly, I've wanted to do that for years.
All
so
right.
good.
This is a great opportunity for us to take another break.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to having a conversation with the constable with your grand entrance of
Da-da-da.
I hope it's not
Meat-
grand. That would be
meat
terrible.
party.
Meat
Meat
party.
party.
Oh, that's
Ugh.
Not
Don't
gross.
Google that. Okay, we'll be right back.
Too late. I've already done it. No.
oh, buddy.
All right, we are back in Red Larch with the intended guise of delivering a. I'm not gonna say that. Making a delivery. We're gonna leave it at that. Right? Right? I'm right.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
you're very right.
Right? Okay. It's toward the end of the evening, and you are arriving. You all notice that there's like a general sort of like awe as you those of you that are flying as you're descending on a broader scale, and then those of you in the cart would notice like there's some attention on the hippogriffs above you. Okay. It's a familiar sight by this point, but it's still like there's a fresh sense of
Right.
attention on you. Knowing that Red Larch is a trading town, you know there's a good mix of veteran and new faces in the town at any given time. So there's this general sense of newfound awe at seeing people just flying into the town, right? And then there's a mix of people within that are like, yeah, that happens. Okay.
It's like, oh yeah, then they come here every couple days. It's
Every
just
couple
kinda
days,
normal.
yep. Yep. All right, so you're flying into, we'll say, this general area just to the north of the constable's 4-building operation, which you know is the case now. This is enough of an opening that your 2 hippogriffs and your 1 horse-pulled cart could reasonably fit in.
Can we take out the top hats and then put on fake mustaches so the hippogriffs look inconspicuous?
Oh man,
Oh
that
my
was a good session. Anywho, so you'd notice as you're coming in, I think for the first time the constable is actually like outside beckoning you in.
Sure.
Every other instance to this point, he's been like he's there, but he's inside tending to his business, and you come into it, sort of thing. This is the first time that he's like out there, greets you as you come in, sort of thing.
Like making a show of him being outside.
I wouldn't say making a show, but like you notice he's there. He's outside. He sees you. He sort of gives you like a quick.
Yeah.
It's like the first time he's
not
actually
quite a
welcoming
salute.
us.
Yeah, like just like a point toward you, like
Sure.
I see you coming in, sort of thing.
So once we all kind of meet up, I think are we gonna we're gonna kind of rush inside and like try to get him inside as well.
I mean,
Right,
I'd say
that
like
would
one or
should
two
be the
people
best.
grab him real fast, and then like maybe the rest of us come up with the cargo.
Well, just so we know.
mean-
You
what's
guys did say
happening, so
you
it
guys did
looks-
say you're trying to be like under the rug about the whole
Okay, cool.
prisoner thing, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's perfectly reasonable to say that like you got a cover over. I think he was in the cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Gotta
him in
cover
the
over the
cart, and I
cart.
wanted to feed him.
And
along.
Yeah.
the hippogriffs are going to just sort of like we're gonna steer them so that they're just sort of pacing back and forth in front of the cart, like blocking the view from
Sure.
the street as well.
That's a good call.
It's
Okay.
not like obvious pacing. It's sort of just like a
We're just
like
taking it
like
on the
they're
fly.
just
Yeah,
like they're just a
they're-
little. They have a little bit more energy, and they kind
Yeah.
of just need to get it out.
Okay.
So you're trying to pace a distraction, but trying to make it seem as natural as possible
Yeah.
for these giant birds. Okay.
Yeah.
Make a. I'm gonna say performance or deception check, whichever you want to choose.
Since I'm on one of them or with one of them, I will do performance because my performance is higher. Well,
well, I'm shit at both.
lies. I'm doing
They're
deception.
two- There are two, and
Let's
okay.
say we're gonna have 2 checks between the 5 of you, and
Okay.
they'll both be at advantage
Oh.
because it sounds like Cal, you've been a little quiet, so I'm not sure, but between the whole group, like it sounds like you're kind of all in on the trying to make this as not obvious as possible, sort of thing.
So wait, am I doing this?
So-
wait,
Any
Is
2 people
ev-
can make a performance
Okay.
or deception check at advantage because
uh,
I think the whole group's in on it, right?
Yeah.
Gerd,
Happy to
if you
deception.
Gerd, if you, oh, that's probably better than mine.
I was gonna say probably the two of us have the better shot at deception because I can't roll less than a 10. I mean, technically, I can't roll less than a 14.
Uh,
I have 0.
Cool. Then I will do
So-
2 deceptions.
and then, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Why did the second one not
that-
show up?
The math wasn't processing in my head for a second of 2 at advantage.
Well, my first one I rolled technically a 4, and my second run I rolled a 2. But either way, they automatically become a 10 and thus become a 14.
And that's a 14.
Yeah. The second one showed up on my d20 because I clicked it twice too fast.
Let me do the other one.
I think I'm the only one that's gone. So
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because those who aren't making
'Cause-
the check are giving advantage.
Yes.
fair.
Oh, God.
Ooh, one's good. One's good.
Yeah.
I'll take it. This is fine.
Beautiful.
Nice. Oh man, every session we have at least one of those. It's like,
What is
Right?
the fact that both of them were blank made me think.
It was too silly.
I
Like
know.
if
Yeah.
it's a big one, it's a like you rolled a 20. If it's a small one, you rolled a 1. Like
One.
that's
yeah, I
because
didn't notice-
mathematically,
I didn't notice the size difference. Anywho,
yeah, there is a
okay.
size difference.
So you've got like a handful of eyes on you guys as you're sort of like circling in, flying down landing zone, but you're playing it off as a delivery to the meat place, right?
Right.
And collectively you get a good sense of like no eyes on you that think otherwise, sort of thing. So you don't have the feeling that anybody is like looking at you too long or thinking what if thoughts toward you guys. You think that you have a good feeling that the guise has served its purpose. And the one thing of note is definitely that the constable was like there on the pathway porch, sort of greeting you in as you came, and is welcoming you into the main building that you've been in several times. As you dismount, manage the animals, and sort of head that way. Do you go in? Do you try to engage conversation before going in? What are you thinking?
I think as we're coming up, I would be like, I would like come up to the constable and say, in a normal tone, I would say, on our way back, we found this a really large boar that we figured that you would like to have in your butchery. So we figured it would be a nice gift for the hospitality you've given us. And then I'll.
Are you saying that like straight faced, or are you trying to hint at him?
I'm saying it straight faced, but then I'm going to use thaumaturgy to ominous whisper, "It's the prisoner."
Nice. Okay.
Mm-mm.
And that's gonna be that. I don't know if that would happen while everyone else is unloading, or if that happens before.
That's up to you.
So
I'd say like
I mean-
before / like right at the beginning of, so he like understands what's about to happen.
yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have big smiles on just rolled up into a bedroll burrito kind of thing.
Sure.
And we're just gonna carry him into the butchery. And we didn't say it before, but he would be unconscious at this point. We would make sure, just so he doesn't say anything.
He still is. Yep.
So first, are the bodyguards in the butchery?
Yes, you would have easily seen them. When he was greeting you, it was open door, and you would have easily seen at least 2 on your way in.
I'm checking the boots.
No match.
No match. Okay.
Does anyone have the body posture that also kind of was involved?
Body posture. What do you mean
There,
by
you.
that?
How he was
You-
doing like the clicking.
Oh, I see.
Because you made it sound as though it was both like a foot position and like a posture situation. Like it was
Yes.
more than just, it was like a full body situation.
Yeah, okay. I remember that now. No match.
Okay.
That is one thing that's been consistent, is that the bodyguards are always standing like a specific way. But thankfully it's not the way.
Great.
Yep.
So
Do
when
we
they
need someone to stay outside with the hippogriffs? Because I would think about volunteering.
Whirl, are you okay?
I'm trying to get more practice with the animals.
That's
And-
I didn't think of that. Are you starting to warm up to them?
Yes, for reasons that I have thought about for future character development.
Okay. Okay.
Also, I feel like I've done a lot of talking. So if I'm outside, then I can't do any talking. And I can just freak out at the birds.
They're very good listeners.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we really wouldn't want them flying off. Just like that would really suck if we get this far with them and they're just like.
They're like, bye.
Yeah.
We are in fact wild animals and didn't need to be rescued. What? Who said that?
No, I wouldn't do that to you guys. They were at least in the process of being
I'm not gonna
domesticated
let
when
them.
you happened
Mhm.
upon them. So
Yeah.
no, I'm not going
Yes,
to do that to you.
I could, if we want someone to hold down the fort, I would do it. Because I know Gert is quite set on. And I guess the last time we talked to him, Gert was set on talking to the constable directly, and I don't believe I would have anything necessarily to add. So
Also, you could keep a lookout for the boots, just in case one
Yes.
shows up.
I like boots.
In that case, I'll hang out outside with you too.
Cool. Boot party.
Boot party.
Okay, so semi-split party. Let's make sure I have this straight. Is you're outside with whom? Whirl?
Yes.
Tending to the hippogriffs or like watching the door? Like, what's your...
A little. I mean, like I'm tending to the hippogriffs, or like at least around the hippogriffs, but like just generally keeping eyes out for things,
Okay.
boots, people who look interested, people who want to talk about my hair. You know, the usual.
Your adoring
Okay.
fans that
Yeah.
are from all over.
And
Yes.
it sounds like you're in on that?
Yes, correct. I'm essentially mirroring what Whirl is doing, but more focused on keeping an eye out.
Okay. And Cal, Taryn, Gert, what's happening with you three and the constable and his companions?
I've got a boar over my shoulder that I've got to put somewhere.
Okay,
very
yeah,
clever.
constable's definitely like waving you inside, like, this way, please.
And I say we just put him down on the chopping block, because honestly,
On the
I think that would
literal
be-
chopping block? Because
I
this
think
is a
you
meat
would-
shop.
I think he would. I think that would be very interesting for him to wake up to.
Okay.
Should he wake up again?
Should he wake up?
He's gonna wake up because I'm gonna heal him. Because I'm afraid he's about to die. Honestly.
So, while you prepare to heal him, I would just say to the constable, he is a prisoner, but he is also a boar. I would suggest standing back just in case.
Do we have him tied up
You did.
still? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably.
Like, are we happy with the knots and all that fun stuff?
No, but he
Yeah,
is
we-
jolly about it.
I mean, I mean,
Accurate.
I when I was with him in the cart, I never like undid his bindings. I was basically just like spoon feeding him, just to make sure he didn't die from that aspect. But just in case he transforms in here, I just want to make sure that the constable's safe.
Okay. I'm not gonna heal him a lot. But I am gonna give him a cure wounds. Level 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that's a lot of healing.
Nice. Okay. When is that happening? Like, before you take him off the cart, before Cal takes him off the cart, on the way in, after he's on the
Af-
table inside, like where
Once he's,
in that-
once he's on the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once he's on
Um,
the table.
So you're inside with him. Taryn, you're inside. Cal, you're inside.
Mm-hmm.
Whirlin is you're outside at the moment
Correct.
that happens, yes?
Yep.
Okay. So, Whirlin is, I'm going to need you to make investigation checks. Because
Okay.
you're looking for
Mhm.
people observing you guys in specific ways. And then the Cal, Taryn, Gert, as you get inside, flop this guy on the table, and then Gert, you handle this healing spell. Unlike the just like getting slapped awake, Jolly has this gasp of air, as if he was like wrenched out of the claws of death, sort of thing. You can tell that he's been exhausted several times over. He hasn't really eaten or drank much in the last couple days since you guys bested him. So this healing spell is like an artificial means of making sure this guy is alive. And his reaction to the healing spell shows it. I see. Rolled an 18. Okay.
naturally.
Yeah. It's only rolling in D&D or
Okay.
D&D Beyond for some reason, but
No
It's there.
worries. So Whirl, you can tell from the hustle and bustle of the activity around you, especially on the road to the east and north. Everything seems normal compared to what you've seen already to this point while you've been in Red Larch, and is okay. You have a sort of hyper focus at this point, and you know exactly why. Nothing seems out of place. Like there's a general sort of like the occasional excitement. Like, oh, look at the giant bird. But other than that, there doesn't really seem to be any extra focus on you or your companions or this general area that that your party's behind you in the butcher house with the constable. There's no extra attention. For those of you inside, I lost track.
Dude just sprung to life. That's what
Okay, so the gasp of breath that you can tell is like this guy's barely hanging on to life at this point. All 4 of the bodyguards are here at this point, and if I recall correctly, the last time you guys were here, only 2 were here, because the other 2 were at the academy in Waterdeep with Braylon. Is that?
Yep.
Does that corroborate with your notes?
sounds right.
Yep.
Okay. So all 4 are back. And the constable is like over the body. Like he's cross-armed, and you can tell that's like a self-restraint mechanism. He's fucking pissed at this guy. Like he's hyper-focused, and the other 4 are like manning the corners of the room. Okay. You can tell, even without making any sort of check, like your passive insights are like, these guys are taking the situation seriously. And they look to you guys inside and say, what's the story? What do we do with him?
So, long story short, there is not one cult, there are 4. There's one for earth, water, fire, and air. Those places that you mentioned, and then we had discussed, each represented one. They're taken care of. Excuse me. They're taken care of. There are more. We know that there are more. And
Taryn, at the moment you say they're taken care of, we know of more. You would feel the effects of somebody trying to probe to your mind. You can choose to resist or let it happen.
I want to take a glance at the one that I know has divination. At the bodyguard that I know has divination.
You would notice that he made a motion with his hand.
I will not resist.
Okay, repeat the thing. Repeat the thing you said. You know
the
of more.
part about we know that there are more.
Yes. Okay. So he says to you, "What do you mean more?" And you also know that he's like speaking to you telepathically.
Okay. I'll reply telepathically. He told us about other members of the water cult, which he's a part of. And assuming that they have more, the other ones will also have more. I've also received a message from someone that confirms the existence of more water cult outposts.
You did?
The thing that you sent, that's what Terran is interpreting it as.
What is the thing I said?
The sending response.
Oh,
From his person
Yeah, from when we were all.
that we don't know anything about.
Yep,
Got it.
That I haven't said anything about.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
You'll notice that the elf that you are communicating with sort of nods and looks back at the body.
I'm I'm putting my hand on the constable's shoulder, noticing how angry he is, just ready to pull him back in case something happens.
Okay. In a noticeable change of demeanor. Damn it, I forgot his name.
Constable or Jolly?
No, Jolly. That's the,
Okay.
the easiest fucking name, right?
Constable?
I thought you were talking about the elf, and I was like, I don't think we ever.
I was like, we're about to get elf names. Let's go.
There's like fucking 12 people
Yeah.
now, and I gotta, gotta keep it all straight. So,
Is it the cop or giggles?
Jolly's demeanor is noticeably different. Not from like fatigue, not from being near death or anything like that. He just gets a quick round of the room, and he's oddly quiet.
You're what happened to all your confidence, buddy? You were all fine about talking to us, and we had you.
You'll see. And the constable, like before you can even react, just socks him right in the jaw.
I let
Bare
the
knuckle punch.
go.
Yep.
Yeah, I just let the punch go, and I take my hand off. Get ready to cast a spell in case.
Constable just lets him have one, and the four elves. They're by the way, they are in their elf form.
Oh.
They're just standing there in the four corners watching. Constable socks him in the jaw, and just says, "Talk now." And Jolly starts to chuckle.
I cast.
I'll say his name is Giggles.
I cast Zone of Truth and push the constable away.
He will resist.
Mm-hmm.
Do you contest?
Do I contest?
Yes. So I'm assuming you like try to get him outside.
Oh, the
zone of
constable
truth,
is
right?
resisting. Oh, okay. I thought you meant Jolly.
Oh no. Okay.
What do you
I
mean?
should clarify. The constable physically resists
Yeah,
you pushing him
yeah.
away.
Yeah, that took me a second.
Sorry. Yeah. There's three things happening at the same time.
Yeah,
So he's actually going to resist you pushing him away. Do you contest that?
I'm going to contest that and just say sorry as I'm doing it.
Okay.
Sorry,
make an
you'll
athletics
understand. Yep. Athletics or strength? I don't want to do something. I'm not proficient in it anyways.
Yes, athletics.
Okay. 19.
Jesus.
Ooh, Taryn's really passionate about this.
Okay. As the moment of contest happens, you give a little extra nudge, and you said sorry, right?
Yes.
And like he'll resist for a second, and then at the last moment when you say sorry, he'll let up and let you push him outside of the zone. You may continue.
Okay. Yeah, I'm casting it just to try to get Jolly to talk.
Okay. And what was the last thing you asked him for?
I didn't ask him anything. I didn't ask him anything. You said he started to chuckle, and I was like, okay, I'm casting it. So we just need him to make a charisma save, and I want to know what he does before I continue. That's a DC 14 charisma save.
money, no
I think I have
whammies.
to. I lied. I don't do that. I can't. Never mind. That doesn't happen.
Do you not have the spell slots?
Wait. Yes, it does. I'm using my channel divinity feature.
Okay.
Yes, it does. It does happen. I'm not pulling that away. I'm not throwing away a 19. I'm gonna use my channel divinity feature to harness power.
Okay, and what exactly does that do?
Lets me regain. I expend one use of my channel divinity, and I can regain a spell slot up to level 2.
Okay, so you're able to do the.
So I'm able to get a second level spell slot, and then spend it to.
Right.
To do that.
Okay. So he has to save against 14.
Yep.
16.
God,
Too bad.
I punch him.
Y'all, I'm trying to keep this man alive.
You're the
Like,
only one.
It's
I
fine.
don't say because I'm not in the room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Do you want me to roll to hit him? Because I'm definitely trying to do the 3 damage that I will do.
Yeah, so you would know that, like, if you struck with any sort of significant force, you could knock him out again.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I won't try to do the full 3, but I'm definitely gonna make it sting a little bit.
Okay, so make we'll make it an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really good at intimidation.
Nice.
Yes.
Really good.
Nice.
Holy
19.
shit, dude.
Okay,
Nice.
and in all of that, I've already lost. What is the last thing you ordered him to tell you?
So, the last thing that was asked was, I asked him, what's so funny? What happened to all of your confidence? Constable punches him, then he starts laughing.
Oh, there. Okay.
And then I punch him, and
he's still tied up, right?
yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So he's
And like
on
on the
table.
meat slab. Yeah.
On the meat slab, tied up. He's got Taryn and the constable like hovering over him, and he just on the slab. He's like shifting his eyes around, wide-eyed, and you can tell he's looking at each of the 4 before he says, "That's new."
Listen, you're gonna tell us what's going on with whatever you're experiencing right now. Because I've had it. We're done being nice. We're gonna do whatever it takes at this
Start
point.
getting real.
I'm on a table. I'm staring at a devil boy and 4 male drow. Huh. Everybody make a history check. Everybody inside. So,
Okay.
Calter and Gerd.
Come on, you're good at raw history. You're not good at this raw history.
The 19.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Cal, through your travels and experiences with minor to medium conflicts, that comment sort of resonates with you. You know that dark elves on what you would know as the surface are rare. The surface is like not the Underdark. I don't really know how to describe this, but you know that the homeland of dark elves is the Underdark. It's literally underground.
It's the full like the not Underdark is the full material plane, and then the Underdark is where it like starts to reach into the Shadowfell.
Exactly. So to see dark elves on this area is rare, and to see male dark elves specifically is even more rare. Then to see 4 in one place, entirely unheard of. So he's sort of groveling at that site.
What do you? Could you explain, like, groveling?
He's in awe.
He's like he's not like making fun of it or anything. Like, he's genuinely surprised.
Yes, exactly. As if it's not supposed to happen.
So, Constable, we're not sure what to do with this one because he, as a friend of mine recently said, he knows too much of things he shouldn't and doesn't know enough of things that are helpful to us.
Yes.
I said that wrong, but we all know what I meant.
I got the gist.
Yeah. He has a lot of information about us in particular. And well, you.
So this is what you meant about my being compromised.
Mm-hmm.
He'll take a second, sort of do exactly what I'm doing, because it's a very good description for what's happening.
Yes.
Gentlemen. And then he'll look at the 3 of you and sort of flick his wrist as if to say, turn away. The 4 elves will step toward the table and put their hands flat palmed on the table surrounding him and bow their heads. For maybe 2 or 3 seconds, a flash of purple light will emanate upward from the floor in the shape of the table containing this guy. You can tell, all of you can tell, that they are casting a collective spell. Taryn, did you want to say something?
I want to say to the constable, what are you doing with him?
I am doing nothing.
What are they doing to him? I'm starting to like get angry visibly.
I'm going to be honest with you, Taryn. I am not exactly sure. Though I know it will be gathering the information that they need in order to understand why they are here.
Is it going to kill him?
Quite possibly.
Then stop it. I'm not gonna let him die. He deserves to be put away in a cell for the rest of his life.
Make a persuasion check.
Where's my persuasion? In the P's like normal. No, I don't do it. It's a 7.
You have an inspiration.
I do. I
You
do.
do
I
have
do
an
have an inspiration.
At best, it'll only make 13, but you do have an inspiration.
I don't because you know what? Because as I say that, the flash, like his eyes flash purple, and I'm really upset that I didn't make the avatar yet. But he, as his eyes pulse purple, his skin begins to fade into a royal blue instead of the blood red that he currently was.
Nice.
Oh, geez, change your color.
Oh, hold on. I have to click this, and then I have to re-click, and then I have to roll the d6. With the 11, so not that much better, but I just felt like that was the right time to use it, so we're good.
So you say this at the moment that you see the purple light emanate from sort of like the table surface upward. And the constable looks at you and says, "Are you absolutely certain?"
If you need the information, I will tell you everything that he's told us. Which, albeit isn't very much, but I can promise you that we'll get others. Just not this one.
He holds up his hand toward the elves, and they stop. "Are you sure, Constable?" From one of the four. And he responds, while staring into your eyes, Taryn. "For whatever reason, I trust these ones just as much as I trust you."
I'm going to whisper into his ear. We're planning on taking him to Waterdeep to be imprisoned.
From one of the four that you have not heard from to this point, you will hear, all of you inside will hear, "There will be no need to hide communication from us anymore. We will do whatever we need to ensure your trust. But we will first reveal that we know everything that you have done. We are on your side."
So what we need from you is complete trust in what we have done.
All four of
There-
them will, at that comment, walk toward the table with sort of open hands and say, "Whatever you request."
We would like your names.
You can do and then I'll do this thing. So he doesn't know.
The first one will say, "My name is Elrar."
Writing them down.
I will
that.
copy paste these into the Discord so you don't have to guess.
Are these the drow that are saying this?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And the first two are the two that you have yet to hear speak. The first one says, "My name is Elrar." The second says, "I am Uklapu." The
Yeah, I'm
third
gonna
says, "Analu." And the fourth, "Bonarshu." They say
Cool.
their
Which one's
last
the-
names, but I'm not even gonna attempt that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's the divination one?
Drow names are pretty rough.
They are.
The divination one is Analu.
Yeah.
An-a-lu. I'm spelling that letter for letter.
These feel very Hawaiian to me.
Yeah. You got 5 syllables and 7 consonants. Let's go. Or
Yep.
5.
5
Vowels.
syllables and 7
5 vowels.
consonants.
I've had 2 beers. Let's go.
It's okay.
So,
I totally understand what you mean.
so how do these boys feel about hugs?
Oh.
I mean, you can ask them or you can execute a hug and then receive the response.
Yeah. So, after she gets their names, Gert's going to attempt to hug each of them as like a sign of like, okay, this is a thing now.
Okay.
Mhm.
They accept awkwardly.
Yes.
Aw.
Like the stiff arm. I don't know what to do with that.
That like the tiny fat, yeah.
I like the
More
tiny
like
fat.
the arms out to the sides, like don't touch inappropriately kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
then
what's
when you wrap
okay,
your
what's
arms
not
around, they
okay.
just start to.
It's so cute.
It's okay. It's okay. Just lean into it, guys. Just lean into it.
Just-
Hugs are great.
Don't
Hugs
worry
are
about
good.
it. Everything's fine.
So at this wholesome moment that an establishment of trust is maintained across all platforms, Jolly's eyes burst open. And he says with a newfound vitality, "They're coming."
I punch him again.
You knock him out,
Mhm.
and you start to hear a commotion outside.
I want to say that as soon as I punch him, I cast Spare the Dying.
Okay, fair.
Whoops.
We are
No.
outside. What
Oh no,
kind
the
of
spell
commotion
I
are
was
we?
concentrating on.
For you
Yeah.
two outside,
Yeah.
you know, you've been tending to the birds and horses. Excuse me. And you notice like there's a small flash of purple inside the building behind you.
Mhm.
And then you start noticing to your east a gathering of people and like some general chattering, like it's the end of the evening. You know that this town has nighttime activity, but there's
Sure.
like a focus of activity to your east. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, it actually rolled it this time. 7.
10.
Okay.
Aw.
So you notice that there's like a more than usual gathering of people to the east.
Sure.
And
How
after go ahead.
Far to the east / can I go look at it?
Edge of town. You
Okay.
can take
Oh.
like an action to dash that way.
Oh no. I thought it was like more like in the center. I could be like, "Hey team, what's going on?" But if they're too far away, then I'm not gonna try and.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like
Yeah.
focus on the area.
Whirl and is outside.
Yee.
Yeah.
Sir.
You see a small flash of blue to the east,
Oh.
and a small dot containing like the flash goes out and then comes back in, and then a small dot shoots up into the sky, right above you, and the same flash happens again, directly above you.
Can I?
First
gonna cast-
counter spell of the game now.
No, I'm casting a spell magic at the dot. Like, is it like a physical thing?
Yes.
Then I want to cast a spell magic at it. It's the best I got.
Ooh.
Can I cast it? Yeah, I can.
This is gonna be tough.
Oh boy.
We still haven't slept.
I know.
No.
Oh dear God.
It's fine. We'll be okay.
I
Well,
feel for
luckily,
spellcasters.
when
I'll pull out a divine intervention at level 8. Nobody worry.
Well, when I healed Mr. Jolly, I gave myself a little boost again. So
Nice.
I still have one more use of my channel divinity, and that's the max the end of your turn healing thing. So
nice.
still have that.
Nice.
The flash of light is outside of the range. You do not burn the spell slot. You
Okay.
try to do it, but it's not within range.
It's
so
too
I'm
far
not
away.
gonna,
Okay.
Yeah. So you do not burn the spell slot.
Can
But
I can't do anything else to it. Never mind.
I'm gonna say that this happens because you made an attempt.
Mhm.
A wave of blue and white energy just flashes across the sky
Mhm.
as far as you can see.
Oh. Oh no.
And
Is
now,
there like, is there anything I can understand from that?
yes, because at that moment, at like the poof moment, all of you will hear an entirely unfamiliar voice. You contain an asset valuable to me.
Kill him.
Punishment will be issued.
Fucking kill him.
And then poof. Torrential downpour starts out of nowhere.
Tight.
And that's where we're going to start our next session.
Oh, man.
so early.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Some water
man.
fuck tried to like scare us.
Oh no, rain! I'm so
Hold my
scared.
breath forever, motherfuckers.
Oh no, it's
technically-
raining.
You know, technically, I can hold my breath until the end of. I can hold my breath underwater for the rest of my life.
You can, and Whirl can too, I think.
No, I can hold. Where is it?
That-
You can just straight up breathe underwater.
Yeah, I can hold my breath indefinitely while I'm not incapacitated. So I
My,
can just
Yeah.
exist without air because I
my
am
joke,
air.
my joke
Yeah.
was that if you're underwater holding your breath,
It's,
Yeah, everyone.
Your life
everyone
isn't
you're
that
gonna
much.
drown
Incapacitated.
because you'll have
Yeah.
a really short
Your-
life after
your
that.
life
so-
isn't home.
It's so good. Very good job.
Hey guys, welcome to season 2 of this campaign.
This was an exponential,
gosh.
like as soon as it hit season 2, like the action just shot directly up. Like
Yeah, it's
so
gonna
much
get
stuff has
wild.
happened.
yeah.
I'm
I
just gonna
just-
be straight up with you guys about that. It's gonna get.
I just want a week to like
wild.
sell things. Like I just,
Yeah.
I just want like 10 seconds to like think
Yeah,
about what's
like-
going on.
Like a few
Remember
weeks
We
when
have
we
to
saw
like
it?
keep some
downtime.
dude alive.
Remember when we thought that like we were gonna clear out all the keeps, have some downtime to figure out what's going on,
Yeah.
I
and
did this to myself.
follow up on some stuff.
Yeah. No.
What is downtime in D&D?
Right?
Exactly.
It's just chores. It's just chores. Yeah.
We get
I
jobs
will
and shit.
honestly say, like, what I'm doing at this point, this is much more homebrew than as written. Like,
I love it.
playing off of the decisions that you guys have made is
Right.
so much fun, and it's going to be so much action for all of you guys. I'm so fucking pumped for all of it. It's gonna be
It's very
great,
good.
including but not limited to the thing that just happened, and we are going to start our next session rolling initiative. So
God,
Oh.
America.
Oh, and we're all rough.
Okay.
Well, 2 of you are rough, and
I'm
Yeah.
really rough.
out of some stuff.
Yeah.
yep.
You're gonna stay
Karen's-
inside.
I was planning
Yeah.
on staying inside. So,
Yep.
Yeah, straight up. Maybe
'cause-
poke your head out the window and like
Pew, pew, pew,
shout
pew.
things like
Mhm.
Yeah.
feel better and then heal somebody.
Ooh.
I only have 3 slots left total.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. For the
I don't know
record,
what I have
this
left.
voice saying the thing, you have something I want sort of thing, is like, it's not in your minds. You can definitely hear it. It's like as if a megaphone existed in D&D world.
It's like what Renwick did, where he just like megaphoned.
Where he
Exactly
megaphoned
like
Himself.
that.
himself.
Yep.
Whew.
Gross.
So, be ready. Fight time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I still have my shopping list that I've still not touched.
Just please to the like literally makes the plea to the heckin' rain guy. I have a shopping list. Can I get all
like,
of this done
I
first?
just wanna
I'm like,
do
I
some
just-
shopping.
What am I doing?
I
just wanna
just
go to
have
the
some
mall.
chores. I have some chores I need to get accomplished.
We might be trying to stop your whole evil plan thing, but I still have to go grocery
But I need to do
shopping
some
every now
laundry.
and
Can
then.
you just
Yeah.
let me do some
All right.
laundry?
Deathward is a
So
very
for the
good
stream,
spell.
bye everybody. We're
Last
out.
stream.
Bye.
Peace out until 2 weeks from now. Bye.